Hey Cancer, Ali from Indigo Ascension. Welcome to your weekly quick read for the week beginning February the 1st. Alrighty, we've had that full moon in Leo last week. We're also experiencing Mercury going into retrograde in Aquarius. Venus also enters Aquarius this week, and there is a stellium of planetary placements in Aquarius. So this week I wanted to focus on the higher octaves and opportunities of retrogrades. We all know that Mercury gets quite a bad rap, yeah? The past comes back to play, we start to feel uncertain and anxious, and communication goes haywire, but what if? And I've said this at the beginning of all of the zodiac readings, like I'm tuning into 3 frequencies here of different zodiacs, doesn't matter what zodiac you are, those that are initially awakening to a need or a desire for something else. Those further still that are awakening to a need to clear their path, to begin their shadow healing, yeah? And we're clearing the path in order to experience that 3rd level of the higher octaves of what these planetary placements are offering. These frequencies come through, yes, this alchemy happens when this planet plus this planet equals a certain kind of recipe, and here we are in the collective bombarded with it. But when it hits us unawares, unconscious, it can feel explosive, it can feel deeply clearing, it can feel like cognitive dissonance. But the more we get familiar with the frequencies and the reasons why and the interconnectivity of everything, the more we build resilience. Hence, you know, we're moving out of old paradigms, Cancer, of feeling disempowered as an empath. You know, empathy is a gift. It is something that all of us deserve to have and experience in its higher octaves. So what if we were strongly connected into self? Thus, we knew exactly who we are, what we want moving forward, what our boundary lines are. So when opportunity does come knocking, we will recognize it. We're also empowered to know that we are well empowered to make decisions along the way that suit us, yeah? We're also subsequently aware what doesn't resonate to us. And so we're not reacting and experiencing anxiety and uncertainty and wondering if the grass is greener or having regrets in that space. We're always empowered to make those decisions in the moment. So, what I wanted to do with the quick reads this week, Cancer, is take a look at hidden energies, challenge energies, and need energies, all right? This might pertain to you and your healing journey, your energetic needs. This might pertain to unique areas of life. It will be structured as an intuitive reading, but again, like I said, focused on Mercury retrograde, which sits around I'm about to kick off your reading for the following 3 weeks. Maybe the last 3 years have told a deeper story about trauma, heartbreak, but let's take a look at the higher octaves of the 3 of Swords, Cancer, okay? It's about communication that comes from both the heart and the mind. Look at that, the swords rule the mind, the heart's obviously there. Where has the last 3 years sort of told a bigger story when it comes to bigger upgrades to the throat chakra, bigger upgrades to communication styles rather than holding back from telling your truth? All for the purpose of stepping into the higher octaves of your higher self. No more juggling, no more investing into whatever the case may be, playing another role, not authentically experiencing self, okay? So again, I wanted to rewind the clock here. The last 3 years, or there's this bigger story of heartbreak at play, or how it has ultimately held you back on some level, is what I do want to say. Hidden and unseen energies. Wow, a wish is about to come true on some level. How do you work with that frequency? Do you expect it? Do you do you sort of second guess it? There's something here, and I've said that to all of the zodiacs. The placement that I'm calling hidden and unseen, it hasn't happened yet. Maybe you get some good news. Maybe a wish comes true. Maybe you get that thing, or something starts to shift and it resonates to your heart space, yeah? The 9 of Cups is primarily getting that wish fulfillment, so that looks like there's some good news coming up for many of you. The challenge is to decide how to work with this manifestation. You know, in this tarot deck, he or she has their back turned. So there might be decisions about staying or going, which path to take. You know, I feel like life or the divine is going to intervene on some level, is what I'm feeling here. And it might be a manifestation you weren't, like it's connected but not, okay? So again, let me know at the end of the week. As a challenge energy, you know, I do want to say, what are you turning your back on? What are you not? What are you avoiding? Okay, this could be sort of like procrastination energy as well for some, so I'll leave that with you to decide. The last 3 weeks, where have you been sort of procrastinating, disconnected, desiring new horizons, okay, when it comes to your daily routine, when it comes to your life, circumstances, whatever the case may be. The Three of Wands is a manifestation card, so your ships are in, okay, and when I see that certainly next to the Nine of Cups, there's something here that formulates. Maybe the challenge is waiting for that and you know it's on its way. Okay, maybe there's a 9-day period, maybe there's a 3-week story here. So wherever you are on the timeline, whether you're 1 week into that or you've just kicked it off and it's 3 weeks away, Mercury retrograde sort of delivers this like greater gift, okay? Across February feels good in many ways. You've got double threes, so keep an eye out for 33. The need is to find security, find stability, to get out of stagnancy is what I do want to say. So if you are wanting to develop new pathways, develop new routines, develop opportunities, you're wanting to see something move forward, okay? And whether that be just what you do in the day-to-day as well. So as a need, there's a need here to remain grounded and present, remain focused on the long term. Okay, so whether that means commitment, whether that means contractual agreements, whether that means your plans moving forward, there's a deeper desire here and a need, okay, to maintain connection to the bigger vision. All right, is what I do want to say. So if something feels stagnant, if something didn't quite work out, if something feels like it's been holding back a little bit as far as slow to move, because the Knight of Coins can be a stagnancy energy, I'm going to say there's a bigger story at play, and it might even be like because you are clearing old energy, okay, from the last 3 years, and like you could still be sort of processing stuff from 3 years ago. Maybe that is at play, so take it however it resonates. I do want to I don't know why I'm intuitively picking up on this, but what was your goal 3 years ago? Why did you hold yourself back from it? Okay, maybe it was because of your role as a mother, maybe because of something you had to nurture, you had to nurture something or someone else, okay? Maybe there was a healing space that had to happen. So I do want to take some of you back to 3 years ago, from something you held yourself back from. Might have been a goal, might have been a dream, might have been a vision where you wanted to take this thing. Go back there, okay? Because when we're working with Mercury retrograde, any retrograde, the past is at play. It doesn't have to be complicated. It can just be like, oh my God, that was an old dream I had. Okay, and then fast forward to see what you can sort of create in the next 3 weeks during Mercury retrograde as far as reactivating an old dream, because retrogrades, and specifically Mercury retrograde, is an amazing time to reignite old stuff. It's not a good time necessarily to begin something new, but if it is something that we sort of began and put aside in the past, then that's when it's good, okay, is what I do want to say. Alrighty, my lovely Cancers, hope you got something out of that. By all means, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do by heading above to the Indigo Ascension shop link. And if you're watching on YouTube, please do like, share, subscribe. You'll find those same booking details in the description box below. Until next week, my friend, have an empowered week and take care.